It's another beautiful trail this morning. Sun coming up, we got going early. It's day 17 and we started at about 6. Got to see the sun come up and the sun kind of glistening off these different plants is just really beautiful. It's awesome. Here's a look at Mount San Jacinto. Here's a view of the valley. The windmills down there are kind of in a layer of like fog. Looks pretty cool. Now this is a great way to start your day. Definitely gives you lots of energy. So I don't think I said what we were doing today earlier. Again, it's start of day 17 and we started at mile 201 and we'll go down and cross under the I-10 today. Our plan is to try to get 17 or 18 miles in. It's pretty warm already. After we cross the I-10, it's a pretty big uphill climb, so I'm sure that'll go a little bit slow, and we've got a pretty big water carry coming out of there. I think it's like 14 miles before there's water, so probably heavy pack with the water. So we're gonna keep winding our way kind of around this way back into that canyon, and then if you can see this path down here, I think we take that path all the way back towards I-10. One more view of Mount San Jacinto. We're almost down to a place where there's actually a water faucet, and we'll probably fill up with some water there. There should be a water cache under I-10, but we'll have to check our far out notes and see if anybody's got anything written on there. I just noted that I mentioned Far Out. Far Out's an app that we use for navigation, and it's kind of an open type forum app that allows people to put comments on there. So people will comment about water, tent sites, things like that. Super helpful. I don't know what we'd do without it. So who would have ever thought that there is a water fountain in the middle of the desert? That's where we got our water from. It's non-potable water, so we had to filter it. But I'm glad it's here. Taking about 4.5 liters out of here. And we're headed down this way to the I-10. So we're headed down our paved path or road to the I-10. Still have some really nice views. Alright, so we're at mile 207. I'm walking down to I-10, and here's a little sign. I'll see if I can get in so you can see it. It says Trail Magic, and then right over here is a cooler that has a bunch of different stuff in it.
Better to doing it in the evening.
So iced Gatorades down in there. Oh, there we go. Move so you can see it. But again, people just doing stuff, kindness of their heart. Now we're continuing our trek across the desert floor towards the I-10. Definitely a different scenery. So they have those trail markers every so often to kind of give you some guidance coming across the desert. They're basically posts that are painted yellow on top. Not sure what those are supposed to be, but look kind of creepy to me. All right, we made it to the I-10 underpass. Let's see what we have up here, if there's any trail magic or not. Here's our view from under the I-10. Okay, we're headed out from under the I-10 and towards the Whitewater, I think it's a preserve. But we got to head up these hills, mountains, in front of us with a full load of water. The desert definitely has a distinct smell to it. The mesquite and the sage and dust. It's definitely a unique smell. Well, welcome to Section C, 132.9 miles. Well, it's about 91 degrees. Got a final push up this pass, and it should be not quite so much uphill. Well, we made it to the top. We started this morning over there somewhere, came down across the valley, and then made our way up this very steep canyon. And I'm very happy to be on the top. One of the guys that's hiking with us is about right down there. Not sure if you can see him or not. All right, now we're headed down the other side of the pass, and we get to go down for a while. We got about 5 miles before camp tonight, so hopefully it's fairly easy. I can tell you my legs are whipped. Didn't have a great night's sleep, and I am a little bit tired today, but it's still good. So here's our trail down around. I start to switch back and forth all the way down into that canyon and across that meadow. This trail is so unique. The scenery is constantly changing. These mountains kind of have a unique color to them. I'm getting close to Whitewater River. You can see a segment of it back there. I probably got about, 2.5 miles, 3 miles to go. So here's a good shot of where I'm going. So we're down by the Whitewater River, and we are actually going to walk like half a mile to the Whitewater Preserve area. Apparently they allow camping there, and they actually have some bathrooms and stuff, so, and fresh water. So that might be a nice place for us to stay. We're going to go down and check it out. If we stay there, I will do a little bit of filming so you can see what it looks like. So we're all set up at Whitewater Preserve, which is a little free campground that's off the Whitewater River, I guess. It's an awesome little place to camp at. So they've got a couple of ponds over here. And another one over this way. And probably the best thing of all is there's not a lot of PCT hikers. You can see them down that way a bit. I'm going to turn the camera around here so you can see me. All right, now I got the camera flipped around here. It's a little windy, so I'm going to keep my hand over the mic. But we did 18 miles today. It was at least 90 degrees, maybe 92 degrees according to the thermometer I've got, but I don't know how accurate that is. But it was overall a good day. It seemed like a lot of climbing. That's one thing about this trail. It's very unique. Every day just offers so many different views and different experiences. It's never really flat. It's constantly up and down. So tomorrow we're going to take a little bit easier of a day. We're kind of in a bubble of hikers, and it seems like everywhere we go to camp that there's 15 people or so. So we're going to try to slow ourselves down a little bit and get away from the bubble. So we'll camp here tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do like 10 or 11 miles. We're only 46 miles from Big Bear, which is kind of our next destination, or big destination anyway. So there is a big climb between here and there. It's over 5,000 feet of climbing, so that's going to be fairly challenging. And there's a I don't know 15 or 16 mile water carry, so that'll be another little challenge that we'll have to figure out. But overall, it's going great. We got some awesome trail magic tonight. We walk into this little campground area, and this guy walks up and says, "Hey, are you guys PCT hikers?" And we said, "Yeah." He's like, "I got a little treat for you." So he has his backpack on, and he pulls out these big chunks of watermelon and pineapple, and somehow he had kept it cold in this backpack. So it was just a nice little treat to have. And we sat down and enjoyed that, and really just kind of relaxed around here for a little bit. So I'm excited to hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight. Last night with all the people in the campground, I did not get a good night's sleep, and I think I could really use that. So anyway, overall it was a great day. I hope you guys had a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning.